right, everybody, welcome out to another episode of Windshield Time at Mountainland Supply. I'm Joey. I'm here with our CEO, Brandon Johnson, and Spencer W. Shorts.
Yeah, I'm here, and I'm going to get more than one word in this time.
Oh, hey, easy. Easy. Too much
You
time
are lucky.
already.
I still need that dump button for Spencer.
W? What's the W, by the way?
The W?
I made it up.
Oh.
Yeah, he was trying to
William?
link me to something else.
Yeah,
Spencer Bill Shorts.
I think it's like a LDS thing.
Whoa.
Spencer W. Kimball, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
I
that-
subconsciously
Yeah,
did it.
that's what your brain did.
Huh.
It happens.
Or maybe your brain heard that. Maybe it's you who's
Yeah.
It could be.
Maybe you've got the issue, dude.
Maybe.
You got some insecurities about this whole deal?
No.
Deep-seated. You don't even know.
No.
All right, that was a good tangent. So,
Already wasted too much time.
yeah. So today we are bringing you some hot off the press news. We're going to tell you a little bit about an acquisition that we just finished last week. So today is Friday when this gets released. Last Friday is when this deal was inked, and we are the proud new owners of HDD Parts Plus. So they are a Denver company that specializes in drilling products and tooling, most especially Milford Borzall, who is the Cadillac of all boring tools out there, and they have distribution rights for a lot of the neighboring states around Colorado. So they are going to allow us to have an open road to expansion into other states with that product category. So we're super excited about it. Todd Phillips is their principal, and he has agreed to stay on board for 6 months or so to help us transition the company, and then he's going to sail off into the sunset and go on to his next endeavor. So, Brandon, why don't you kind of give the folks a little bit of background on why this acquisition is kind of cool for us?
So one of the things I would note that if I remember correctly, Joey, correct me if I'm wrong. I know you will. This makes us the largest distributor for Borzall.
Yes, in the country.
Territory and I think dollars.
And dollars.
So it was interesting. There was they had a meeting just a few months ago, and they had their top
like a
three.
junket.
Yeah, they had their top 3 customers or distributors come up, and we were one, and also Todd's company. So HDD was another one, and then there was another company. And so now the two of the top 3 are coming together, and so we're going to be the largest, which I think that's pretty cool to be able to have that.
That's amazing.
Now, dollar-wise, is that a huge impact on our top line? Not really.
Not for the entire company, but for that region, absolutely.
Exactly. And so this was a little bit more of a strategic one. There's a few factors that we really loved about this. First and foremost, I loved that it was in Denver.
Yep.
Our Denver market is it's doing well, but it needs a little bit of help.
Mm-hmm.
And the hard thing about Denver is we're not able to go. We haven't gone to Denver with all of our lines.
Right.
And a lot of our major lines we haven't been able to go there with. So, and that's just because of
Limited distribution.
Yep. Some of our vendors are not allowing us to do that at this moment.
Yep.
And I say that at this moment because we're always working on trying to get availability there. So being able to add another line there, or I guess solidifying the line even better in that market was huge for us.
Mm-hmm.
That I really, really like. The second thing is the industry or the vertical that we were looking at. When we look at the drilling, and this is directional drilling, it's not the vertical drilling.
Yep.
When we talk about the directional drilling, and if you remember, most of you, that we did an acquisition about 2 years ago of B&B.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 2? Almost 3 now. 2.
Almost 3.
Almost 3.
Yeah.
Wow, time flies.
Yeah.
But that one was a phenomenal acquisition that we were able to do. And one of the things that we really liked about that was the profitability off of that.
Yep.
The gross margin, the gross profit off of that. But then everything, how it flowed all the way down to the bottom number, the bottom profitability number. It had a huge impact, and it actually helped us through COVID, or when we're having some of the margins,
issues.
supply chain, but also margins were slipping as we're coming out of COVID.
Yep.
And the growth that they have, there's just a ton of opportunities with them. And the government's funding a ton of money into this area as well.
Yep.
So if people don't understand, the directional drilling deals with a lot of utilities, communications, telecommunications. So this infrastructure bill that's coming out there, billions of dollars are being pumped into this.
All your fiber.
Type of this industry, I guess you can say that there's contractors out there doing this. And it's, for us, it's really good margins. Higher than what we see in our normal verticals. So that's why it was strategic as well, to say, okay, we can help this geographically, but then also for the whole company, for that vertical, we can, bolster that up as well. So, anyway, it's just a phenomenal acquisition. I'm excited for it. Is it going to move the needle on the top line? No, but it adds to it. If anything, it'll probably help us even more on the bottom line, more than the top line.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited about. And then more so Denver. We're kind of taking an approach right now of this next year that's going to be coming up. We're going to finish out the year to July 31st. We got a few more months. As we said, 2 more months. But next year, you're going to the employees are going to start hearing that you're not going to see maybe as much expansion talk or acquisition talk, because we're really going to be focusing in on fortifying what we have right now. The areas that we're in, the territories that we're in. There might be an acquisition like this, for example. In my mind, this is an acquisition, but we're also fortifying that geographical area. So this next year, we're really excited about just kind of hunkering down, focusing on what we got, making it really good, lean and mean. It's going to be good, and this is going to help significantly in that Denver area for us.
Yeah, the big thing with any expansion or any acquisition that we do is the talent that comes along with it.
Yep.
So we're getting 3.5 really awesome employees. Todd's an awesome employee. He's just not going to be here with us for very long. He's paid his dues in the industry, so he's going to be retiring, like I said earlier. But we've got some great talent that's over there, and we're excited to bring them on board and have them as part of our employee-owning family. That market it's important to us in our overall game plan for the next 10, 15 years. That territory is going to be big for us.
Yeah.
So like Brandon said, having it fortified and having a really, really solid foundation in all of our markets where we've laid a flag down right now, that is important for us for the next 10, 15 years. We aren't going to abandon any market that we're in. So in that effort, we're going to build up around it. We're going to add some product categories to those territories, add some talent to those territories, add some better processes, and some smarter inventory in those areas. So it's going to be fun. The next 12 to 18 months is going to be a lot of fun for us to really get some rock solid foundation work done. So
yeah, like you said, Denver. The anticipation from our perspective is it's already exploding, but from our perspective, being able to get in there again with the limitations that we have, we're hoping that those open up in the next few years. So the 5-year plan out there, man, I think it's going to be a huge market. I mean,
it's our next Idaho.
It is.
Yep.
It is. And I mean, it could probably actually do more than Idaho.
Yeah.
All the Idaho branches. It's more like a Wasatch Front.
Well,
opening up a whole new
by
Wasatch
population,
Front.
it has the potential to do that.
Yeah. You look at just some of the competition that's out there and how many locations just in that metro area. They might have 6 or 7 branches just in Denver area,
which is very similar to what we have in the Utah Wasatch Front.
Exactly. So it's opening up a whole nother Wasatch Front, which is going to be awesome. So we're excited about it. I'm excited about it. To be able to, we're starting the process here and seeing where this is able to go. It's going to be good for our company and for our ESOP.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. Hot off the press, HDD Parts Plus. Welcome to the Mountainland family of companies.
Amen, brother.
All right. Thanks, guys, for spending a little bit of windshield time with us. We'll see you down the road.
Have a good one.